Great morning, great morning.
Great morning.
Wonderful morning, everyone.
Great morning.
Let's get this party started. Today is July 22nd. Man, I'm so fired up right now, feeling nice and aligned. Had my 5 a.m. walk with the king. And yeah, just I want to start today off just reminding everybody there's power in presence. Power and presence. Don't neglect getting in the presence of your creator and just getting filled up and aligned as early in the day as possible. And so I'm super excited. Sunday night, for those who are not on Sunday night, my topic was how to create massive momentum over the next 90 days. And that call was actually for me. I hope everybody else got to benefit from it, but I know for sure. I utilized that call to kick off my third quarter launch. And so, one thing that I've noticed is that the professionals in this industry, they find a rhythm, like whether it's every 90 days or every year. Let's call it the part of the annual rhythm of success, where they may kick off the year in massive personal recruiting mode and recruiting and launching those new people, and then tap rooting and launching those people's people, and then looking for who are the builders that stick out in that 90 days, that first 90 days of the year, for example. So, like in, let's say in January, just to give an example, I'm in massive recruiting and launching mode in January. And then I'm going through those new people and helping them recruit and launch in February. And then in March, I'm identifying who are the core people that came out of it, who are the core people that can become my next executive directors, like a Natasha Decine, for example. And then in April, or in March and April, I'm mentoring the new core people, and as they go into their launch, and their massive mode, and I'm supporting them for that next 90 days, let's say April, May, June, going down those lines to drive those lines deep. And now we're in the third quarter of July, and I'm going back into massive recruiting mode. So I never stopped recruiting. I did massive recruiting in January is my focus. And then I might be recruiting two, three, four people a month. But now I'm in July and I'm going into massive recruiting mode again. I got to support my leaders while recovering from the first 90-day run. And now in the third quarter, I'm going into massive recruiting mode again. So I want to recruit 10, 20, 30 people personally, and to bring in massive recruits, and then and launch those new recruits, and through them find taproot through them to help launch their new recruits. And then again, so July, August, by September, I'm identifying the next new wave of leaders in that 90-day cycle. So if y'all can see the rhythm kind of formulating here, as you are developing as a professional, you'll find your rhythm as well. And that might be a good one to test out that I just kind of mapped out. But and I'm going to pause for you all to ask any questions or point out any observations you just got out of that alone. But that's kind of what I'm perfecting, is that annual rhythm of success for myself based on how I'm wired and how I'm where I'm most productive. And okay, when I'm in massive recruiting mode, And then you got to kind of figure that out of, recruiting and then launching and developing new leaders. And that's the kind of that flow. So I'm in the third quarter and I'm now in massive recruiting mode. So I utilized Sunday night's topic of how to create massive momentum over the next 30 to 90 days as the catalyst for my third quarter launch. And so to make sure that I put action to my words, action to my commitment, action to what I said as my new standard and set as my new standard, immediately after our power team huddles, I started calling through my team to some of my newer recruits and letting them know, write these words down. I'm about to take somebody to the next level. Who's about to take somebody to the next level?
I'm about to take.
I'm about to take somebody to the next level. And what do you think that did to my new associate who already believes that I have the ability, or she can hear it in my voice, she can hear the confidence, she can hear the conviction and the resolve, and she doesn't hear any doubt. How do you think that affected her? Hearing me say, I'm about to take somebody to the next level, what do you think her response was?
I think she
Me
chose to be the one.
Too.
Let's
Sign me
go.
up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Sign me up. Where we
Yes.
going? What do I need to do? What does that mean for me? I want y'all to pay close attention to the order of what I'm describing right now. So did the motivation come from my new associate, or was it sparked by me?
Sparked by you.
Okay. So then I said to her, I popped the question. Same question every time I'm in launch mode. The question is, if I could help put about $1,000 in your pocket fairly quickly, would you be willing to invite a whole, like this week, starting this week, would you be willing to invite a whole bunch of people to a presentation that I'll do for you? And she said, absolutely. So I'm giving y'all the steps. I'm slowing this down because I want y'all to see the order of creating momentum. So she said, absolutely. Next, I asked, great. Because notice I didn't give her a number. I just said a whole lot of people, meaning I'm putting her in the mindset of abundance. Wow, am I willing to invite a whole lot of people? Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Now we're going to start, now that she's agreed, she's willing to invite a whole lot of people. We're about to define what that whole lot of people means. And I'm not just going to make up a number without first identifying how many people she has access to. So then I quickly said, great, how many people are in your entire cell phone? She said 300 or 400. How many people are in your Facebook? 4,000. How many people are in your Instagram? And she said a whole bunch, whatever the number was. I said, great, that's way more than 300 people. Would you agree? Did y'all catch that? What's the question? That's way
How
more
many
than
people
300
are in your
people.
cell phone, Facebook, and Instagram?
No, this one. That's way more than 300 people. Would you agree? What's the question?
How many
Everybody,
people
Way
do you
more
have
than
access
300.
to?
no, repeat after me. That's way
Way
more than
more than
300
That's
people.
way
Would you
more than
agree?
That's way
300
more than 300
people.
people.
Way more.
Wouldn't you agree?
I'm teaching y'all how to launch somebody. I'm giving you the mindset and the verbiage, the language. That's way more than 300 people. Would you agree? She said, yes. I said, great. Because that's what we're going to invite a minimum of 300 people. I'm going to have you send a simple text message to 300 of them in 3 hours. She said, okay. And then next step, perfect. When in your calendar, grab your calendar. When can you block out those 3 hours right away to send those 300 text messages? She said she blocked some time for the next morning and that next evening, which was yesterday. I said, perfect. Go ahead and block those times in your calendar. Shoot me a text as soon as you start. And then let's be in touch throughout the day tomorrow so I can monitor how it's going. Keep me updated on how it's going with the 300. That number is really important. I reminded her, don't slow down to reply to people. I'm going to give you a simple text message. Hey, Pam, would you be willing to give me your feedback on a project I'm working on and let me know who you think I can help? Sound familiar? The difference is we're sending it to 300 people in 3 hours. We're not giving ourselves a month, a year to do what could be done in 3 hours. We're not giving ourselves a month to do what could be done in 3 hours. We're not giving ourselves a week to do what could be done in 3 hours. We're not giving ourselves a day to do what could be done in 3 hours. It only takes 3 hours to send 300 text messages. And she already identified that she had 10 times more than that amount of people. Y'all are catching this, right?
Yes.
So, then I sent her the language to copy and paste, and boom, she says on it. So we're checking in throughout the day yesterday. Last night she was behind schedule. She's gotten 130 of them sent out so far. And then I showed her how to break the ice with the people that she hasn't been in touch with in a while, and where that is in the game plan document. And then she rescheduled another time block for this morning so that she could finish the 300, because I'm keeping her focus on the 300. And here's what she said, just like every new associate, she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting great responses, da da da. That's usually a temptation for them to stop inviting. I didn't let her do that. I said, that's good, but I don't even want you to respond to any of them until you finish sending the 300. She said, okay. I said, it's very important that you get at least 300 out. She said, okay. So that's the launch. As soon as she scheduled the 3 hours for yesterday, I set her Zoom for Wednesday night at 7:30 Eastern time. So she was going to be finished Monday night, the invites, and I set her Zoom for Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. So that's it. That's what the process looks like. Guess what I did after that phone call? Well, let's see who got some guesses on what I did after that phone call.
Went to the next person.
Yes, I said you went to the next person and did the same thing.
You got that right. Because it's my goal. Am I going to leave my goal in the hands of one person?
No.
No, you're not.
Am I going to leave my goal in the hand of a new associate, a rookie?
No.
Nope.
No.
Am I going to put my child's financial future in the hand of somebody who may do it or may not do it?
Absolutely not.
Take it to a next level.
I called the next person to have the same conversation. And then the next person, and I'm calling the next person, and then I'm calling the next person, and then I'm calling the next person, and then I'm calling the next person, and I'm filling up my calendar with appointments. So I went to the PAVE website, BornCEO.com/PAVE, and I clicked on goal achievement, and I printed out a week at a glance calendar where I could see where all my time is going. And I started with a blank calendar so I could see I first wrote in all of my non-negotiables. Okay, I got my sleep time blocked off from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. I got my exercise time blocked off, and my walk with God every morning, where I get powered up and aligned in His presence. So I'm exercising, I'm listening, I'm praying, I've got my personal power hour, and then I've got my power team leaders call, and then the B25 call. So I got my non-negotiables and my staples in my calendar. I got my weekly meeting in there. I got my weekly training. I got my Sunday night. I got church. I got from daddy time. I got my non-negotiables in there. And then all this white space is everything else that's available. All this white space is available. That's money time. And I mean money time. Because that's people making way too much money, having way too much fun right now. And I refuse to not work hard and play hard. I refuse to not produce what I've been empowered to produce. I don't know if y'all heard Faith Abraham yesterday, but she was dropping some knowledge, like whether you're money motivated or not, we've got responsibilities. And there's resources provided to us and available to us so that we can steward it properly. And so you can go ahead and unmute Miss Wright with your question. And so with that white space, now I'm filling up that time with income producing activities. I'm either prospecting, I'm inviting, I'm presenting, I'm enrolling people, or I'm scaling by doing launches and game plans or promoting the next events. So, Ms. Wright, you have a question?
Great morning, everyone. Yeah, I was just because I came in a little late, so this is for associates to launch them, right?
This is me this is me creating momentum, period. And yes,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
creating momentum by finding people that want to make some money because I'm about to put money in their pocket.
Ooh, all right.
Who's about to put money in their pocket?
I'm about to put money in their pocket.
You see the difference? That's
Yeah.
a powerful, powerful mindset. Is that Miss Ashley? So yes. So yes, that's exactly what this is about. Miss Glover.
Okay. Good morning. This is Deidre Glover. I am out of the Houston area, Carnes Power Team. I'm an executive director and I'm an executive director maker. And this is about creating momentum, you said. And the first question, I believe you said, if I could put $500 to $1,000 in your pocket over the next what?
Like this starting this week.
Starting this week. Okay. And then that's when they say
Would
yes,
you would you be
would you
willing
be
to
willing to invite a
invite
whole
a
lot of
whole
people
bunch
to
of
a presentation that I will do for you?
you got
And
it?
then you ask them, how many people do you have access to on your social media, all your social media and other ways? And then you say that's way more than 300 people. With that, that's way more than 300 people. Uh, that's great. Uh-huh. I messed up when you said that's way more than 300 people. And what did
Isn't
you
it?
say after that?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Okay. Isn't it? I'll get them to agree. And then you said that's great. I want to know, when can you block out 3 hours to send text messages to? And I didn't get anything right there.
A,
And
si-
then when they
a simple text message to 300 people.
a simple text message, okay, to 300 people. And then you said, perfect. I want you to when do you think, when they tell you when they can do it, you said send me a text when you start, and because you want to keep you want them to keep you updated throughout the day.
My
And
job is if I expect if I expect those 300 invites to happen, I need to inspect what I'm expecting and monitor the
okay.
process to make sure it happens in that time frame. Otherwise,
Uh-huh.
we can schedule all the Zooms we want. But if we don't
Uh-huh.
make sure those invites happen, then the Zoom is not going to have the right turnout that it's supposed to have.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay, I've done something similar. I've done this maybe once or twice. And but then that's where, well, I guess no. I need to I'm gonna try it again. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything negative. I've tried it before, and
Don't try
the
it,
two
master
people
it.
master it. Okay, master it. So if two people, that's where they fall off at. They don't. They either put two or three people on the list after they agree to do it, and then they just kind of fizzle out. Just keep going to the next person and keep going to the next person.
Well, wait. First, the first thing is, what can I do better as a leader?
What I can do better as a leader is ask the right questions
And make sure it happens.
and make sure it happens. Well, I kind of, because I kind of gave up after the first, after I called them and said, well, how's your list going? How many people do you have on your list? Well, I have 7 people. Okay.
So
Okay, well,
notice
keep going.
no, this might sound a little strange to y'all, but y'all notice I never said anything about your list.
Oh, you sure didn't.
I said, how many people in your phone?
In your phone. Okay.
They're already, that
Okay.
is the list. We don't need to
Right.
take extra time to make another list.
So when you reach out to them for them to keep you updated throughout the day, what do you say?
How many text messages have you sent so far?
How many? Okay, got it.
I don't need to create a separate time, take a separate time to make another list when the list is already in their phone.
In
You
the
don't need a
phone.
list,
Okay,
just send a text message.
got it. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm
Miss
gonna
Ashley
do
Adams,
this.
are you able to unmute?
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked me to?
Miss Adams, if you are,
Oh,
let us, if
Adams.
you're
I'm
able to
sorry.
unmute, Miss Adams. Great morning.
Guys. Had to
What'd you say?
get on board.
What did you say?
Had to get ready for work and get on board with you guys.
Absolutely. You got a phone call from me Sunday night, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
How did it, what phone call did you get, and how did that feel receiving that phone call?
I felt like I was like my coach really thought of me and was ready to push me to the edge, like as far as getting what pushed me to my full potential. Cause I was not like in the meetings and stuff like that. So I can tell that you saw, and to have that extra push meant a lot to have that support. Yes, sir.
Mm. And how's it going? How's it?
So far I'm at 200. I got 100 more to go, and I've got a very great response from a lot of people. So I'm hoping that everything turns out well. I know things will turn out well. I'm gonna speak it into existence.
I love it. And all you got to do is make sure you send that 300 text messages. You don't have control over who shows up. You don't have control over who says they're gonna come and who doesn't. And I don't even want you worried about any of that. All I want you to do is make sure you did your part and get all 300 texts sent out. Deal?
Deal.
What time will you be finished
Um,
today?
I'm gonna do it on my first. I'll take my first break at 2:30. Well, if I can do it on my lunch break, that way I have more time. I can do it between my 15-minute break, which is at 11:15, and then I have a 2:30 lunch break.
Perfect. Keep me updated.
Cool. Yes, sir. I will.
I believe in you. Everybody unmute, make some noise for Miss Ashley Adams in Orlando, Florida. Woo,
Whoop,
Woo! You
whoop.
got
All
this,
right.
Ashley. Woo, woo.
Ashley, let's go.
Keep going.
Wow. Look at that smile. She's ready to go. Pastor Glenn, talk to us. Comment, question, observation?
Great morning, B25, Glenn Straughter, Sacramento, California. I am a executive director and an executive director maker, and I represent Team Franco. I do have a question, Coach. I think I might have missed something. So she's in activity, and I'm making sure that we've got an ETA on the 300. But you said something, and I'm not sure I understood. So you're reaching out to who she's inviting?
Nope.
I will be reaching out. No. Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood that. I'm not from that point where. Gosh, maybe I didn't hear it right.
Well, take me from the beginning. What's the first thing I did?
You got her to a commitment, and
What commitment?
a commitment to reach out to the amount of people to 300 people, a commitment to when she would start, a commitment to
Start and finish.
Start and finish.
It's only a 3 hour appointment.
Yes. 3 hour commit.
It only takes 3 hours to send 300 text messages.
Right.
So we scheduled the 3 hours.
Right.
So she did, I'm going to do an hour and a half in the morning and another hour and a half in the evening as well.
Right.
That's the 3 hours. And I'm keeping her to it. She had some delays and then had to reschedule to the next morning to finish it. So she's finishing it today.
Copy that.
Okay. What's the next question?
Where you said that, and you were on to the next one. Are you talking about to the next prospect?
Meaning I'm now going to launch somebody else.
Got it.
I believe in her, but I don't know whether she's going to do it or not. She's going to have to prove to me whether she's going to do it or not. Meanwhile, I'm going to launch somebody else.
Copy that. I got it.
Because the most important thing about this whole conversation is I have some major goals to accomplish. And I'm going to take some people with me. I'm going to invite the people that I believe in, but that's up to them to accept the invitation. But
Okay.
what is all this driven by?
My dream.
You got it. Got it?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's show some love for Pastor Glenn Strada. Woo woo.
Woohoo,
All
Mr.
right,
Glenn.
That's it.
Great
Clarity.
question. Get that clarity.
Ms. Elwood, you got something?
Yes, sir. Well, I was just going to ask you, can you repeat that very first question that got their attention? I know it's something about you're
I'm
going to
about
take some.
to take somebody to the next level.
Okay.
If I could help put 500 to 1,000 in your pocket starting this week, would you be willing to invite a whole bunch of people to a presentation that I'm going to do for you?
And what I was about to say too is I think that's awesome in terms of speeding it up, because I was just talking about on another call about how to move faster, and that's what I'm working on now, moving with urgency. And I've been kind of focused on getting people to do their top 10 list and going through their top 10. So this way is just kind of condensing it, making it happen faster.
You
Thank you,
got
Coach.
it. Well said. Let's show some love for Miss Darlene Edwards. Woo woo.
Sit, Darlene. Let's go.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
question, Darlene.
Yes, ma'am. That helped me because I didn't have that first question.
Real quick, anybody else with major observation? Just real quick. What's your major takeaway? If you haven't shared yet.
Staying involved with the people that you signed on that are associates and not letting them fall through the cracks, and just supporting them and to be accountable to the work that they desired and the dream that they wanted.
Love it. Well said. Miss Faith, I said I'm about to take somebody to the next level. If I could help put $500 to $1,000 in your pocket starting this week, would you be willing to invite a whole bunch of people to a presentation that I'm going to do for you? That's what I call popping the question. All right, who else? Observation. Who didn't share yet? As we wrap up. Ricky Smith said checkerboard management. That's right. Give them an assignment and then follow up on that assignment. You make a move, I make a move. I make a move, you make a move. I make a move, you make a move. We can't go to the next move until the first move is finished. All right, family. So y'all just got a master class on who to be and how to launch. Who to be and how to launch. But it all starts with, what do you want? When you see all these people going to the next level, these brand new people with the regular brand new people, they're like, man, I just went executive director in 30 days, 90 days, and I don't really know what I'm doing. And you're like, how are they doing that? Remember, there's almost always a leader that has some big goals, and the leader is the catalyst to all that momentum, not the people. It's the leader. the leader that's got this big goal, this big dream, and the leader decides, I'm going after my big dreams and I'm taking some people with me. And then they start calling through, like I just demonstrated, to launch some people. And you all have everything. You got the game plan checklist on how to launch, but it's not about how. You already got the how. That's the easy part. You got to be, you got to want, what do you really want? And go after it. And let's take some people with us as we go. Love y'all. Have a great day. ED equals
Every day.
Every day.
Every
what
day.
time is it?
Ring time.
Time.
Next stop.
Platinum.
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 I'll post the
Bye.
replay in the Baltimore 25 chat in a few minutes.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Coach.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Coach
Let's
Teo.
go.
Bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Let's crush it. Go, Ashley.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Prove me right. I believe in you.